Welcome to Sham's Makeup, and if you're very new to my channel, my name is Shamala. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at the newly released Posh lipsticks by Victoria Beckham Beauty. So I've been wanting to try some clean beauty makeup, and here I got a chance to try out her Posh lipsticks. So she did release 9 new shades from this particular range of lipstick, and they retail at $38. And I actually picked up 3 out of the 9 shades in the entire range of this particular lipsticks. So this particular lipsticks are supposed to be like a new level of luxury for lips, rich in color, deep moisture, soft shine, and they also claim that it has a sophisticated design, which I will definitely agree upon, and all-in-one supremely clean and vegan formula. It also says that it's packed with nutrient-rich natural oils and soft protective waxes. A single swipe of Posh hydrates and nourishes the lips while impacting rich, impactful color with buttery shine. And the result is supposed to be an healthier, happier, fuller looking lips. So it does claim that it has like a luxury performance. It's definitely a luxurious brand. It's dermatologist tested, vegan and gluten soy free. So let's look at the packaging, which came in a bag like this, and in the front is Victoria Beckham Beauty. The packaging of this, I must agree, they're very chic and sophisticated. It's very classy. It's just like Victoria Beckham and her style. It's pretty simple, yet it's very classy. So let's look at the box packaging on the outside. So this is how they look like. So again, when you take a look at the packaging, you definitely know that it's recyclable. And in the front, it does say Victoria Beckham Posh lipsticks. Each of the product weighs about 2 grams, which is 0.07 ounce. And I personally feel that the lipsticks are pretty weighty. They are definitely very weighty. And again, the packaging, the box packaging itself is pretty simple. They kind of remind me a lot of Jo Malone's packaging. So let's look at the lipsticks that I picked out. I picked out 3 different lip shades. Again, the packaging is super pretty. It's very classic. It does have like a bronzy black kind of shade in the packaging, if you can see. I'll try to put a close-up picture right here. And I really like it. It's very sleek, it's very handy as well. And then on the top it's like VB, which is Victoria Beckham. So I am actually wearing the shade Pop over my lips right now. It does have like an embossing on the top. While I was applying the lipstick, the embossing obviously disappeared. Again, I'll have a close-up picture of that, which doesn't really matter because once you start applying your lipstick, the embossing kind of disappears on its own. And this is how the shade Pop looks like. And I do have a swatch at the back of my hands as well. And I'm gonna do like a demo in front of you guys. So we'll take a look very quickly at the shades, and then we will move on to the demo of myself applying the lip shade over my lips area. So the other shade that I picked out is Spice. I really like the packaging because it's pretty difficult to open it up, but it locks in pretty well to keep your lipstick safe. So this is how the shade Spice looks like. And at the back of my hands, this is Spice. So I'll be talking about Spice a little bit more in my demo. And then moving on to the last shade that I picked out is Pose, which will be the first shade that I'm swatching over my lip area later on. And this one is in the shade Pose. Pose is one of my favorite one from this lipstick range. And this is how Pose looks like. It's a mauvey tone lip shade, and I really like them. Again, let's just take a look at the demo of myself applying them over my lip area, and then I'll come on and share with you guys my final thoughts on this particular Posh lipsticks by Victoria Beckham. So here we're going to swatch all the 3 lipstick shades that I got today. So I'm going to swatch from the very light shade and then moving on to the deeper shade that I got. So this is a bag that came with the lipstick as well. And it's just like a bag that you just store your makeup stuff. So since Victoria Beckham's beauty brand is a clean beauty brand, the packaging is also like recyclable packaging, so that is pretty nice. So let's look at all the 3 shades that I got. I'm going to also swatch them at the back of my hands. So here are the 3 lipstick shades that I got. And the packaging is really sturdy and it's pretty weighty as well. I personally really like the packaging. I feel that the packaging is very Victoria Beckham like and it's very classy. At the same time, it's also chic. So the 3 shades that I got is Pop, Pose and Spice. So I'm gonna try Pose first. And this is how the shade Pose looks like. I will also try to put a close-up picture of the lipstick shade right here in my video so you have a clearer picture. So the shade Pose is like a mid-tone mauvey shade. So I'm not going to use any lip liner with it. I'm just going to apply it on its own. So this lipstick does look pretty creamy. And here is a swatch of Pose at the back of my hands. And I'm actually going to apply it over my lip area. So this is how Pose looks like over my lips area. I really feel that it looks pretty. It kind of looks very natural over my lips area and I don't feel like it washes me out. It makes me look very natural. And the formula of this lipstick is pretty comfortable on the lips. It's not drying. It's very moisturizing. Obviously the embossing on the lipstick, it's gone, but that doesn't matter. I personally feel that it has like a very creamy balm kind of texture which adds moisture to the lips. And this particular shade does look very natural over my skin tone. It doesn't wash me out. It looks super natural and it's pretty wearable. Even without a lip liner, it's pretty wearable. And I really like this particular shade. And again, this is in the shade Pose. So let's try on the next shade, which will be Spice. So here I'm going to swatch the very next shade. This particular packaging, it kind of locks in pretty well. Like you can hear the click. So you know that your lipstick is very well sealed. So it does take a little bit effort to open them up. So this is how the shade Spice looks like. It's a mid-tone ginger shade. So I'm pretty curious to try this one on without a lip liner. Again, this particular lipsticks, they feel super comfortable on the lips, but the shade Spice does look pretty light on my skin tone. I personally feel that I would need a deeper lip liner and then this particular shade would work on my skin tone. But on its own, I kind of feel like a little bit washed out when I'm looking at the camera right here. So this is how it looks like. So I probably try it with a lip liner and share it with you guys on how it looks like. So let me just also do the swatch at the back of my hand so that you can see. So this is how the shade Spice looks like at the back of my hands. So it is pretty light. I did expect it to be a little bit more deep because it's in the shade Spice. But let's just see if it does work better with a lip liner. And obviously I'm going to use my favorite lip liner from Pat McGrath in the shade Manhattan. So this is how it looks like with my favorite lip liner. I'll probably also try with a brown lip liner to see how it wears better with this particular shade. I really love the shade, but I just could not make it work without a lip liner. So this is how it looks like, but it's kind of like changing the entire tone of this particular lip color. So I will probably be trying it again, but overall I do like this particular shade. I would suggest this for fair to medium skin tone. This would definitely look really beautiful on you, and I'm definitely going to try deeper shades than Spice to see how it works on my skin tone. So let's move on to the final lip color that I have right here, and this one is in the shade Pop. So before I apply over my lip area, I'm just going to do the swatch first. Earlier I forgot to swatch it first, so I'm just going to swatch it at the back of my hands. So here is the swatch at the back of my hands. So this is much more like a cherry red. I do hope that it will wear pretty over my skin tone. So let's try it on. Again, they do wear super comfortable over the lips. So this is how Pop looks like over my skin tone. I really like the shade. It's really moisturizing again on the lips, and they do wear very beautifully on the lips. The only problem I have right now is with my investment, every single lip product tends to get on my eyeliner, so that's a pain, and removing it is not easy at all. So here's how the shade Pop looks like. So out of the 3 lipstick shades that I picked out, I personally really like the shade Pose and Pop. Spice, again, I really wanted to like it, but it's kind of light over my skin tone. So let's just get back into the final verdict of this particular Posh lipsticks by Victoria Beckham. So overall, would I recommend this particular lipsticks? I personally would really recommend this lipsticks, especially if you find that you have a mature skin and your skin and lips tend to dry a little bit more. You would definitely enjoy this particular lipstick. I do have like pretty combination to dry skin, and especially during the colder seasons, my overall skin tend to feel super dry, and even my lips, they feel very chapped. So I'll definitely be getting into this a little bit more because they feel super comfortable on the lips, very moisturizing over the lips, because you don't need to like wear something to dry your lips even more, if that does make sense. It's a luxurious makeup brand, and $38, I personally feel for $38 is really well made, and this would definitely last you for a bit, because although you're going to keep on applying it like a balm, it still wears for a bit. It leaves a beautiful stain when you actually have your meal and then you come back. It actually leaves you a beautiful stain. It doesn't totally wash you out and then you have to keep reapplying it, if that does make sense. So I do hope that you enjoyed my very quick demo and also my first impression on the Victoria Beckham's lipstick range. And I will also link my reason for lipstick favorites right here. If you haven't checked it out already, make sure you check them out. To my very next one, stay beautiful both inside and out. And I will see you guys in my next one. Goodbye.